Kayla Harrison versus Josette Cotton. This is my recap. You know, the last night I was watching the fights and I was sleepy as hell, man. Guys, I get up pretty early for work, so it's just this during the week, it's just been tough. Just got to be honest with you. It's been really, really tough. But I want to give a full-on recap, breakdown, my thoughts, everything about, and this isn't going to be about the fight. It's going to be about Kayla Harrison, straight up. Kayla Harrison, my thoughts on her. Last night, I believe that she absolutely really impressed me. It was more than the fight against Elkins, the fight that she had against Brittany Elkins. It was more than that, because in the Elkins fight, she went out there and judo threw her to the ground, you know, hit her with a judo throw, and then she armbarred her. We basically saw the Olympics all over again. This fight here against Josette Cotton, what I saw was somebody who has been taking this fight game seriously from the beginning. She had her guard up. She was moving her head. She had that low leg kick. And I understand that low leg kick is signature. It's a signature ATT low calf kick. They stole it from Cub Swanson. They've been using it beautifully. The whole camp has, you know. So that low calf kick, she used it great. She used it very well. I'm not sure how beat up she's going to be, but I thought that she was throwing it very well. Very healthy kick. I could tell that she looked a little bit nervous. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, I've been here with a fighter that's 8-1. I'm locked in a cage with another fighter that is 8-1. You know, she's been to wherever, you know, she's been to prison. She's been in the streets. This whole thing, all of that can be like, I understand all of that can be intimidating. But Kayla just stood in there and she kept it very professional. Hats off to Josette Cotton as well, because she kept it professional too. You can tell that Josette is taking this whole fight game seriously. I believe that she is taking it seriously. If you look at her old footage, she was huge, man. She was incredibly, like, I couldn't call her pudgy. I would say out of shape. She was before out of shape. Now she's just slightly pudgy. So she's getting her body into shape. She's starting to take it seriously, you know, and she gave the girl, you know, she gave Kayla the little dap, like, hey, you know, let's have a good fight. She gave her the dap in the beginning. It was all just very professional and was great to see in the PFL. I really do hope that they bring the women in. There's something about it that I feel like maybe they might not bring the women in, but I hope they do. You know, Kayla's been carrying this thing on her back. They basically put all the women's fights on Kayla's back at the moment. And she's carrying it very well. But I was impressed with her. She had 2 beautiful double leg takedowns, wrestling style takedowns. And one thing that we see with these practitioners, BJJ, judoka, they don't know how to take anybody down unless it's unless it's in that function of, you know, judo throw, or, you know, we've seen Mackenzie Dern. Go back and look at Mackenzie Dern's fight and look how many times she tries to do a head and arm throw. You know, every fight she tries to get that head and arm throw. She still cannot do the head and arm throw. Every strawweight under the sun knows that one. Every strawweight under the sun knows that throw. And Mackenzie Dern can't get it because she's stuck in BJJ mode. Then let's look at how many times has she tried to wrestle a girl to the ground, you know, a single leg, catch a kick and get just a single leg trip, or the double leg. She still can't time it. So it's very tough for these fighters to switch over into a new role and wrestling that's what you need. You need wrestling and MMA because wrestling gets you to the ground. It gets the fight to the ground. Then you can do whatever you want to do. But BJJ, it doesn't really get the fight to the ground. BJJ artists, they basically start on the ground. They start crouched over, you know, they're looking, crouching, and then the whole thing is about getting to the ground. So not much struggle there. But when somebody's struggling, they're not trying to. I thought that Kayla Harrison timed two double leg takedowns perfectly. Thought she timed them perfectly. Really, I really did think so. And what I can tell you is Josette Cotton was ready for the armbar. And everybody is going to be ready for Kayla Harrison's armbar. Everybody's going to be ready for that armbar because it's all over YouTube. Watching her win gold medal after gold medal. Throwing, you know, just tossing bitches around. The girl is yoked like a damn linebacker. She's just literally picking up one girl, tossing her over on the mat. The next girl, that's her training. Just tossing girls. Right hand. Just toss them. Left hand. Just toss them. Toss. The girl is yoked like a linebacker. But Josette wasn't about that. She said, no. I'm going to defend this arm, not getting arm barred. So what I can say is that it was very smart, and it's very humble. It was a humbling thing to see that Kayla has been taking the other facets of MMA seriously, because it's just smart. It's all smarts. She knows that, she basically knows that, she knows that everybody's going to be prepared to defend the arm bar, or defend the head and arm throw, or defend any of these judo sweeps and trips and all of that type of stuff. She knows that people are going to be prepared for that. So it was nice to just watch her do her thug thizzle out there with the other facets of MMA. You know, striking, wrestling. Now let's talk about when they got to the ground. Now, last night, I saw the fight, but I was also seeing like 30 Z's in front of my face. Z's, man. The Z's, they were getting me. They were attacking me. And I was damn near asleep watching the damn fight. And I was damn near asleep doing the damn video. And I was damn near asleep before it even could upload. But I made it through. It is what it is. It's out there now. The sleepiest video on YouTube. I should just title it that. But like I said, when I was watching it, I completely forgot about one of the rule sets. Shout out to Moy's Audio, Mr. Moy's Noise, Mr. Moy's Audio in the comment section, man. He hit me up and he said, look, remember, he said, you've forgotten Channel MMA, you've forgotten, Jay, that in PFL, you cannot use elbows on ground and pound. Actually, I don't think you can use elbows at all. Can't use elbows at all. And I did forget that, because I was wondering, I was like, why is she just sort of sitting on her knees, just kind of, there was something about it that felt strange to me, just foreign, and that's because I'm so used to seeing UFC and Bellator or anything actually, where you can use elbows, and it just, things get sliced up pretty quickly, but it was odd to watch. And now I realize why that other fight might have been so boring. The Nurmagomedov fight. That fight was so boring. That was what actually put me to sleep, guys. Just to, don't blame me. Don't blame my job. Blame Abakbar Nurmagomedov. Gosh. Anyways, I'll just call him Nurmagomedov. Khabib's cousin. Cousin Nurmagomedov. Blame him for the Z's, man. That guy put everybody to sleep. The whole crowd was booing. Ugh. And then there was a point where Khabib's cousin was on top, and the camera was, you could see the camera, and it was showing everybody sitting back. It was Zabit Magomed was there. Ali was there. Ray Sefo was on the side. Frankie Edgar was there with his son, and everybody looked bored stiff. But that's just a sidebar. Let's get back to Kayla. Now I get why Kayla couldn't do much on the ground, except for throw straight punches. But I thought that her straight punch game was good. I thought that her ground and pound was really, really good. She kept active. The girl's cardio is very good. For such a big girl, her cardio is insane, man. She kept throwing punches down there. Now, Josette was dodging a lot of those punches, but in the same sense, Kayla wasn't tiring herself out. She really wasn't. She came out in the third round fresh as a damn daisy. I was really, really impressed with Kayla Harrison. Now, I know the talk about Cyborg is going to start stirring up. The girl is 2-0. The talk about Cyborg is going to start stirring up. I'm still not down for that talk yet, but I can say that I'm behind Kayla Harrison. I'm really, really behind her. I'm really supporting her. And I always was supporting her. I really want to see her do well in MMA the same way that she did in the Olympics. She's one of our Olympians, and we all know her story, of abuse and everything like that when she was a kid. So everything about it just makes me want to support her and hope that she is really, really successful in MMA. But likewise, I don't want her just to be one of these assholes who come in like Ronda Rousey and it's all about them. I want Kayla Harrison to usher in a new level of women's MMA where you can have a larger fighter on the screen, larger fighters, different weight classes. Women are shaped in so many different ways, and it's nice to see the 155 division. PFL, they didn't even blink an eye at it. Look, it's Kayla Harrison. She's going to usher in the 155 division. Let's do it. I'm down for it. We've got Brittany Elkins. We've got Josette Cotton. Who's next? Who's next? You may have to take an L to Kayla Harrison, but the thing is, she's only 2-0. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of at all. Anyways, that's just my quick recap on Kayla Harrison. I didn't quite celebrate her the way that I wanted to last night, but I want to do it right now, man. Shout out to Kayla Harrison. It was a really good performance by her. Can't wait to see her next fight, and I can't wait to see what else she does in women's MMA and what other fighters she ushers into the game. PFL seems to be on. It seems to be all about it right now, you know. I hope they stick to their word. We want to see women's MMA in the PFL tournament 2019. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend.